BH90210, episode 3. The craziest thing is happening. I like the show more and more each week. I was worried that after the first week it was just going to go downhill and kind of be embarrassing, but it's not. They just keep doing better. They keep pushing the envelope in terms of making fun of themselves and owning where they're at. It was funny this week. I laughed a whole lot out loud. I really like the direction they're taking Gabrielle's storyline in. I think they're dealing with that whole sexual exploration at post 40 or 50 or however old she is. I think really sensitively and beautifully. Seeing them all lying there at the end in that iconic position that they took that photo in 30 years ago was amazing. I love seeing them all interact. I love Ian punching out the guy just on behalf of Jason. I loved that Jenny called Jason out on being a hypocrite and the double standards and his wife's such a hoe for having an affair when he did the exact same thing 5 minutes earlier. I don't know, there's something about seeing these people interact with each other that I just find really entertaining, and I just think it works. And I don't know whose idea it was to have Carol Potter come in as the group therapist, but that was brilliant and so funny. And I'm so excited that Shannon is here now and going to be a part of the show in a bigger way. I'm really looking forward to next week. I feel like I wish I'd taken notes on specific things because there was so much that I loved about this week, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to remember every single thing because I was stupid and didn't jot things down. Somebody mentioned in one of the comments on my video last week that there's a theory going around that the kid who is working for David now, the stalker kid, is actually his son, which I like that theory a little bit, but I can't figure out why he's sending decapitated dolls to everybody and why he has that whole cork board that looks like he's Carrie from Homeland. So that stuff is I don't know how that plays out. So I guess we'll have to see what happens there. What else? The bodyguard they got for Jenny is smoking. So I hope that that's not the last we see of that guy, because if she's going to be newly divorced, it would be nice if that could happen. I don't know. I'm very excited to see the Shannon and Brian Austin Green thing play out next week now that they're both in the same place and working on the same show. I loved Shannon looking at the camera at the end and saying it's good to be back, or whatever she said. Oh God, I'm so sorry that I didn't write stuff down. I swear I had a million thoughts, and I probably should rewatch it tomorrow and then record this, but who's got time for that? I do want to say that I'm drinking my tea tonight out of my mug that says, I wish I could go back to when my hardest decision was Dylan or Brandon, which was a gift from my friend Allison. And I love this mug so much, but let's be honest, there was never a hard decision. What else, guys? I mean, how are you feeling? Are you feeling like it's getting better? I really genuinely feel like it's finding its rhythm. The Tori stuff and her figuring out being a producer is fine. It's sort of, what's keeping the whole thing moving. But I don't know, the way that they all seem to have each other's back, even as they kind of want to kill each other. There's just such a family feel to it. I don't know. I feel like I could watch them do this forever. And this was the first episode that ended, and I actually found myself looking forward to next week. I'm actually excited to see what happens in the next episode. So I apologize for not having more specific things to say this week. I'm going to do better next week. I'm going to write everything down, and I'm going to share very specific examples of what I liked or didn't like. But I am really curious to hear what you guys have to say, and I'm just wondering if I'm the only one who thinks that the quality of the show is actually getting better, and if I'm the only one who's fairly surprised by that. Definitely make sure to leave comments. Please subscribe. I promise you I will be more specific in future episodes. Thank you guys so much for the support. Bye.